Greetings everyone, Agion here, another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the south side as the US player. We have Terror, RunIntoMySkills. I think he's calling out a clan. Spawn on the north side as the Panzer Elite. We have Stronger. Is he stronger than his opponent? Let's find out. Yep, and he's also on Twitch, or at least it's a sort of Twitch tag. I think he is trying to taunt out the one clan, the Terror clan. Panzer Grenadiers being deployed on out. I noticed he had a triple engineer opener. He's deploying out of barracks right now.
That's it, construction finished. Engineers ready.
Engineers are pushing the way forward. It looks like trying to wire. A little bit extra unnecessary wire there. And it does actually destroy that wire. I think all those misses actually just straight up hit that wire. He's going to hop inside this building here. The Panzer Grenadiers are advancing. He's having trouble getting inside that building. And he took him so long to get inside the building that he failed at it. Oops. Actually, turned off my camera. More Panzer Grenadiers pushing the way forward. Of course, the G43 squad has fallen back.
Okay, here we go. Rifle squad, ready for action. Engineers taking hits.
And now they're behind some heavy cover, engaging the Panzer Grenadiers. They are in a little bit of light cover, at least the front two models are. We do have the Kaliningrad capturing the fuel point here. Not much field capturing from both sides, honestly.
Ready for orders.
No, oh, that sounds like a rifleman. Yep, rifleman squad has been deployed on out.
I got a bad feeling about this, Sarge.
Doing some good job body blocking. He did reset the capture as well, being also no normal. And he did it again.
That's it, construction finished.
I'm not sure. It must be frustrating when that happens. I find it amusing, but also can be. I can understand the frustration. Does get a damaged engine there on the Kaliningrad. He needs to focus on the Panzer Grenadiers because he can run down the Kaliningrad no problem. Looks like he's just constantly bullying around the engineers some more. G43 squad's going to get overwhelmed. The riflemen are just going everywhere. Oh, that right engineer is already over there. Oh, he has camouflage there, so he has gone for Fallschirmjäger. I wonder if the smoke is not camouflage. The fact he's not chasing smoke means it is camouflaged. He finds it. So Fallschirmjägers versus something. Or I should say Luftwaffe ground forces. Same difference.
Right element moving up.
Though honestly, we hardly, when people go for Luftwaffe ground forces, we hardly see Luftwaffe ground forces, and we hardly see Fallschirmjägers.
Enemy unit down.
Proud squad.
Because I think most people go for, well, 1, flak 88s, 2, the stealth Kaliningrads are probably the most usability from Luftwaffe ground forces. The ability to just spot your enemy while it's camouflaged like that, it's really, really nice. I know in Company Heroes 2, I have gone for like a US recon support. That cheap, not really effective Pathfinder squad is very useful for spotting for an early mortar if you're fighting against a whole bunch of MG spam of Wehrmacht player. Because as long as you have vision, you could just generally aim move the mortar or do manual barrages right on where the MGs are.
One less point for the fucking Huns.
Sector being captured.
Fuel depot is now secure. Squad is taking smoke!
Capture the fuel, very nice. Rifleman charging on forward, getting some good damage on the Panzer Grenadiers. It does hop outside the building with the G43 squad, and both these Panzer Grenadiers are fighting. This Rifleman squad is also advancing as well. And those are going to hop inside the building with both of those squads. All these windows are firing. Those windows are firing as well, so it looks like all models are firing. Very nice. That is a good position for the Panzer Grenadiers. Omnidirectional cover. And the Rifleman squad here needs to fall back, severely wounded. And there's a flamer there. He's not paying attention to this Rifleman squad. He needs to get that one out of there. Over here, Engineers forcing back the Panzer Grenadiers. We do also have this Rifleman squad here, severely wounded. Looks like he does have a triage center. Very good. Does hop outside the building, very nice. But both of these Panzer Grenadiers are quite wounded. We do have healing HQ back at home, so both sides have healing HQs. We got camp group companies being deployed on out.
Territory is ours. Let's hold it. Got ground activity over here. Engineers taking heat. Reinforced, taking fire. Fuck the promotion. I just want to get home. Moving up on your right.
Panzer Grenadiers are making their advance.
We hold the point.
We hold the initiative. At this rate, our supply lines are Berlin by Christmas.
Never say we're going to be home by Christmas. Ever.
Won't win this war by standing around.
A lot of healing needed on these squads. Very nice. Flamethrower now available. We do have these riflemen behind this strategic point.
Engineers reporting. Get down! Full arm fire!
Getting some good damage in, but the Flamer Engineer squad will be forced back sooner rather than later. Over the left side, Panzer Grenadiers getting forced on back. That one will manage to escape on out of there. The Flamer squad will need to get on, escape on out of there because he's about to get wiped. Rifleman,
we're losing a strategic sector.
And Panzer Grenadiers are falling back now.
We're losing ground out there.
And that squad won't be able to win out versus the G43 Panzer Grenadiers.
Flamethrowers here. Come on, gear up.
A fresh Kettengrad has been built.
Engineers taking heat.
Oops.
We're losing ground out there.
Supply yard is being built. This engineer's fully healed, so decides to redeploy him.
Ready to fight, sir. Contact! Engineers getting hammered out here! Taking fire! I'm holding here! Objective captured.
Kettengrad has been spotted. We do have a light ATF track now out in the field. He's probably expecting an early Greyhound.
We're losing ground out there.
Seeing the light ATF track, he may not want to go for a Greyhound at this point. He may just want to save up for something a bit more heavier then. You got the Panzer Support Command, not Panzer Jaeger Command. Will we see a Panzer IV C?
Engineers getting the piss pounded out of us. New recruits in, we're back to full strength.
Burning up these Panzer Grenadiers.
Rifle squad at contact!
getting some good damage there onto that Captain Grad, forcing him to dance around and
The
knock him
enemy
back
is
around
down to
everything.
300 points.
Just make it count.
Light ATF track is pushing its way
Composition
forward,
B is in.
engaging. Sticky
Troops can
bombs are
make
now
sticky
available.
bombs.
And also this
Enemy
Rifleman
unit
squad
down.
is now forcing him back. He does wipe out the Captain Grad.
We got company.
Clearly now he needs to deploy out Burgundy to reclaim that Captain Grad.
Forward supply station secure.
This one over here can also be reclaimed. Very worth for Burgundiga. If you don't understand that, that's a joke.
Rifle squad has the objective.
We do have a Panzer Jaeger command being deployed on now. Looks like no Panzer Force Cs.
We've got new recruits.
Captured a point here.
Operation posts report we are losing a sector. We have a secured sector under attack.
Rifle squad taking fire.
Oh, he tried to go for observation post. At first, that he somehow disabled it as US.
Fucking night. Taking fire.
And looks like that engineer will be forced to fall back.
Moving up on the left.
Let's see. We know he's gone for Fallschirm Jaegers. He knows about the stealth Kettengrad as well, so he knows his
Our
opponent
front
has
lines are collapsing.
gone for Luftwaffe ground forces.
Rifleman.
Good hit there with the light ATF track. So at this point, what doctrine would you go for? Good hit there. Sticky bomb does connect.
Fire.
Didn't get an engine damage. Going for another sticky bomb. This may be death of the light ATF track. He says he knows what doctrine he's gone for. Which doctrine would you go for? It says the possibility of flak 88s. Best, even airborne can bring in a bombing run, so any of them would be useful when fighting against flak 88s. Destroyed engine.
We are
He can
losing
go
a
ahead
sector.
and gun the back of it.
We're ready to move in. Just give the order. We hold the point.
Destroyed engine. He's starting trying to repair it up while in combat.
Enemy unit
It does get the pen there.
losing ground out there.
Rifle squad has contact.
They have 200 points left.
Engineers, take it easy.
Army down holds the point. I'll cover you. Stand our damn ground here. On your right, coming up from behind. Goddamn hell. Ah, fuck, I'm hit. Ready, rifleman.
Rifleman may get some good shots into the rear armor. This is too good. It is going to be a bit problematic. He has destroyed the light TF track, so it may not be a half bad idea to pull out Greyhound, but it's going straight for a tank depot. Hopefully a
Front
Sherman
lines are
tank.
collapsing.
But I can see a Hellcat being used, or M10. It's like it's going to be a Hellcat rather than M10.
Squad reinforced. Taking fire.
Good hits there on top of the rifleman, forcing them back.
Going down.
They're taking one of our points. Begin armored operations.
Engineers getting hammered out here.
We're losing ground out there. They're hitting one of our forward emplacements, trying to take our territory.
Panzer Grenadiers are getting torched a bit.
They're
His
hitting one
observation
of our
post has
forward
been
emplacements,
there
trying
for a
to take
bit
our
of time, so
territory.
he's really eyeing for a early tank. We
Supply lines are broken.
do got an early
we have
M10.
territory cut off from supply. We have a secured sector under attack.
I understand the early M10 is rather opposed to saving it for a Sherman tank. He needs something to engage these light vehicles immediately.
They're hitting one of our forward emplacements, trying to take our territory. They're going after one of our munitions placements, trying to take our territory.
Objective secured. Rifle squad defending. Rifle squad is being engaged. Ready to move.
Does get a nice sticky bomb there. And got a damage engine crit.
Engineers getting the piss pounded out of them. In position. Go, go, go.
Close with AT weapons. Taking fire.
Point is ours.
Utility M10 now forces his way forward. Does use global repairs on it. He doesn't have to worry about this tank buster squad. Trying to engage the armored car. Luftwaffe ground forces cannot deploy out mines or telemines. They can deploy out tank traps, wire, but not landmines. The M10 doesn't have to worry about any sort of landmine. ITF track is probably eyeing for a engine crit. Speaking of which, Luftwaffe ground forces have been deployed on out. Does fall back with both the engineers. He's going to run straight into light TF track. Does roll a miss there.
We're losing ground.
I think he's going for another M10. Yes, he is.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
He's getting some good damage there. Global repair has been activated, getting some good damage there on the entrance of that Panzerschreck as well. Fully destroyed engine does get a crush there, and fully wipes out that tank buster.
The enemy is down to 100 points.
3 M10s have been deployed on out. They're nice, cheap, and able to overwhelm these forces. Now is probably a good time to go start buying some Sherman tanks, in my opinion. And there goes the light ATF track. Good hits there. Global repairs have been activated. Trying to overrun these units. And looks like the M10's going to be charging on in. Just hadn't deployed any acid to engage M10s. Other than a Panzerschreck or two. One Panzerschreck at a time is not enough.
Enemy unit down.
Does destroy the flak gun. Not really a huge victory there. Does manage to get a sticky bomb off on that 2-2. That's going to be a dead 2-2. Oh, no engine damage. He's been a bit unlucky with the engine damages. Does get a pen there. Still alive. 2 tank busters have been deployed on out, so he's not using his munitions. He's using manpower for it. And here's the thing as well with M10s. He can just get them up enough or do like a formation move and try to crush them. Good amount of damage there. Misses with that Panzerschreck. Could use global repairs, help repair these guys. He has damage mostly on just... he has good damage on 2 of them.
The enemy is down to 50 points. We're losing ground out there.
This Panzerschreck squad has so little health and could get wiped right here. He's trying to soft retreat around the hedge and do a full retreat.
We're losing ground out there.
Finally getting some bar riflemen.
The enemy is down to 25 points. losing ground out there.
That should get you back in the war. We've got new recruits. Moving up. That should get you back in the war. Our position is under fire! Roger. Hold your fire. Rifleman squad.
Riflemen are just pushing their way forward. There are these Panzer Grenadiers here, but they both have 2 members each. Let's take a quick look at the Panzer Elite. Now, it doesn't have any munitions, nor manpower. He probably needs a flak 88. Global repairs have been activated, so these M-pits are able to stand quite a bit of beating. Still having trouble killing this
trying to take our territory.
But it looks like these guys are just going to go straight into the base. Almost got that flak gun destroyed. Does have the flak gun destroyed.
We have a secured sector under attack.
Now hunting down this
grenades
2-2.
arrived.
Has access to the grenade upgrade.
They're hitting one of our forward emplacements, trying to take our territory.
2-2 is still very much alive.
Pershing reserves are now available.
Pershing reserves? Not exactly a reserve, per se, but I suppose it does make sense. Panther strikes are getting overran.
Take your ass to cover, you idiot!
Enemy unit down.
Takes out the 2-2. And that's likely going to be game because there's not a whole lot he can do versus all these M10s. Patrick advancing, but not in an A move. Now he's going to be hitting the base. There's still a Patrick here.
Enemy.
And that's game. Round out of VPs. This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.